All right, it's that time of week again, y'all. Catfished is back. I got my glasses on and everything. All right, so she thought she was a millionaire. Then everything vanished. I don't know what that supposed to mean. Like the video, comment, definitely. Subscribe, and let's get into it.
Woman wants to know the truth about her internet boyfriend.
I thought he was very attractive. I do typically go for taller men, and he had really sweet eyes. He had sent me pictures of his cars. He told me he had an apartment in Manhattan and the type of wine he likes to drink.
That's like a $1,500 bottle of wine this dude's drinking. Like, he has money.
Or he likes to drink money.
Jacob was handsome, wealthy, and a charmer. Tracy fell for him quick.
So when she met him, he was encouraging her to invest. As the relationship developed, he started telling her, hey, why don't you try investing over here?
At one point in the conversation, I told him when I get my inheritance, I would like to get into investing. I agreed to put my first deposit into a trading account. I started looking into loans. I took a 401k loan out, took a home equity loan out on my house, and I put that money into the exchange. Amazing. Like, I had never made that much money in my life, seen that much money.
Now she's seeing a future family that she's always wanted.
I want him to be a real person for many reasons.
So this seems like it's more of a, what they call it, pig butchering scam? The one where they act like they're investing money or like a business type shit, and they're just taking your fucking money and acting like you can see it, but if you click on the links to those pages, the links don't even work type shit, and then you can't withdraw the money that you think you got in there. Yeah, it's giving that more than a romance scam, but we'll see.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos helps us reach new audiences and could potentially stop other people from being scammed.
All right, team, we're back. What's up, y'all?
How's it going?
Hello.
So this one is a romance story, and this woman is a single mother. She met this guy on Bumble, and they both were investing into this crypto site. She ended up investing $100,000. Let me read the email. My name is Tracy. Last year, I matched with a man named Jacob on Bumble. He told me he worked for Visa, lived nearby, and wanted a serious relationship. Over time, we started talking about a future together, and he introduced me to cryptocurrency investing. At first, everything seemed legitimate because I was making money, but after investing more and more, I was told I had to pay tens of thousands of dollars just to access my funds. I've now invested over $100,000 and I'm terrified I've lost everything.
You did.
I need to know if Jacob is real and if the money is gone.
That shit gone, sis. I'm sorry, it's gone.
Hey, Catfish team. My name is Tracy. I'm 38. I'm from Pennsylvania. I have a daughter who's 5. I'm a single mom. I just love my daughter and she's my world. The specific type of nursing that I do is pediatric pulmonary nursing. So I specialize in kids with tracheostomies, ventilators, and a lot of different respiratory complications and other things as well. I dated here and there and for a few years until I met...
Don't she look like, for the people who watch 90 Day Fiancé franchise, don't she look like Liz a little bit? And we know Liz a hoe. Y'all know don't she look like Liz right here? Oh, I'm tripping.
And for a few years until I met my ex-husband. We met when I was 21. We were 9 months into dating and I found out I was pregnant. I came home from work one day. He just told me, sit down, we need to talk. And he just blurted out, I'm seeing someone else. I was completely blindsided. I was devastated. We spent the next 2 weeks trying to work on it. That's what my hope was.
For what?
Trying to fix the marriage and
cheating.
Find our way back to each other. Every night he started to come home later and later until one day he did not come home. And I texted him and brought this up to him and said, are you with her? And he said, maybe. And I said, do you want to be with her? And he said, I don't know. And I said, get your shit and get out of my house. I want you out by the time I get home. So when I got home from work, he was out and that was that. Pretty soon after my divorce, I signed up for online dating when I matched with Jacob. I was obviously the first one to reach out to him. My opening move with Bumble is to usually make some sort of like sarcastic remark or something about like something in their profile, try to like come up with something witty. Jacob had a picture in his profile of him with a dog. I commented something like, I'm always more likely to swipe on someone if they have a dog, just because I love dogs. And he said something along the lines of his dog is naughty and he had to get out his shoe for the dog. Me being who I am, I said, I would wonder, what I would have to do to get you to take out your shoe for me, or, something along the line.
I'm over here about to fall asleep, bitch. Talk a little fucking faster. You're killing me.
Of that. And he made a comment. It was, I couldn't afford to hit you. And that really caught me off guard. I was like, I'm sorry, you couldn't afford to hit me? And he goes, I'm so sorry. My spoken English isn't that great. I was born in Ukraine and I grew up in Italy, so English is his second language. I thought he was very attractive. I do typically go for taller men, and he told me he was between 6 foot and 6'1". Did really like his look. I do typically like men with facial hair. He seemed fit in his pictures, and he had really sweet eyes. I was happy with his appearance. He told me he was in San Francisco. He had his own company and he was contracted by Visa. So he would often have to travel to San Francisco where the headquarters are. During that time, we were just talking and getting to know each other. I should say, actually, he was very quick to say I love you, which is... He passed away in a car accident. They were FaceTiming at the moment when she crashed. That was the reason why he didn't always want to FaceTime. He would, tell me he doesn't like FaceTime because... of that memory and that feeling coming back. We have FaceTimed many times over the months. He asked to see my daughter one time, and so he did FaceTime with her as well. He's a businessman. He is a software engineer. He actually told me he has his PhD. He never tried to say like, I'm rich. Like, I didn't even know about that until later when I started noticing some things. He had sent me pictures of his cars, and he told me he had an apartment in Manhattan, and he told me the type of wine he likes to drink, and I had looked it up, and it's a $500 bottle of wine.
Jacob and Tracy really hit it off. As their connection grew, they were eager to meet in person as soon as Jacob returned from his business trip. Proud of everything he had accomplished, Jacob told Tracy that he wanted to help her achieve the same kind of financial freedom he built for himself.
At one point in the conversation, I told him that we were still settling my late mom's estate, and that...
Is it just me, though, or is she giving gold digger vibes a little bit? Like undercover, low-key gold digger vibes. Is it me? Y'all will let me know in the comments, but is it me? Because it's giving.
Pretty soon, we would be selling her house, and I would be getting an inheritance from that. And I told him when I get my inheritance, I would like to get into investing. And he asked me what type of investing. I really don't know. I hear that cryptocurrency is pretty popular, so maybe that. And he said, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but I do a lot of investing in cryptocurrency on my own. If you're ever interested, I could teach you some things and help you out with that. And I was like, yeah, great. I agreed to put my first deposit into a trading account. And I believe I only started with $500, something that would be nothing if I lost. I really was okay beginning this process because it seemed very safe to me.
Like she would say how long they've been talking before she started doing her investing thing and shit. Because that would help me judge a lot better. you know I'm over here judging, but yeah. Cause you don't know this man, for one. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck if you a celebrity or on YouTube or something like that. You know how people be investing in the damn, what's his name, Jake Paul or Logan Paul, one of them, and they out just scamming niggas and shit. Like, no, you cannot have one red penny of mine. Like, I don't give a fuck. No, absolutely not. Bitch, I learned how to do it myself before I trust somebody else with my fucking money. That's just me. I can't do it. No.
He didn't know any of my login information, and he would always be very encouraging for me to find more money to put into the account. He was very adamant that I would make more money with my savings if it were invested rather than in a savings account. At that point, I felt comfortable putting some of my savings into the trading account. And at that time, I made a little bit of money, maybe like $1,300. He assisted me in moving the money over to an account where I could withdraw right to my bank. That worked perfectly. I had the money in my account within a few minutes, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I became excited to start doing this. So I started looking into loans. I took a 401k loan out. And I put that money into the platform. Because I didn't have a ton of money in like a savings, I took a home equity loan out on my house. And I put that money into the exchange. He lets me know he has to go to Italy real quick. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? His mom happened to, I guess, had a GI bleed or something and ended up in the hospital. Lost a lot of blood. She was taken into the ICU. She actually had to be sedated and on a ventilator and stuff. So I would always ask about how his mom's doing. I was making, and he wanted in on it too. And so when we got
who wanted in on it?
He sent me a screenshot of his plane ticket actually. So I kind of believed that this was true. He booked his flight for March 5th. My brother, I had actually been talking to him about Jacob and investing and stuff, and I would show him what I was doing and the money I was making, and he wanted in on it too. And so when we got the inheritance money, he wanted to put his in to make money off of it, and so we both put our inheritance money into the platform.
Bitch, I would have had to kill you if I was your brother. I ain't gonna lie, bitch. Like, you don't know this nigga, and she probably making it seem like, yeah, we've been dating for 8 months. Yeah, we talk on the phone and we FaceTime all the time. She probably make it seem like she just knows so much about this man and a nigga she ain't never met before. Like, and the FaceTime probably is like one of them AI thing with the mouth moving and shit like that. Probably that. And her slow ass ain't recognize it. Like, now you done lost your brother money. Bitch, I would have had to choke her out. I ain't gonna lie. I would have had to choke her out. But
the day of the big trade, we go and do it. It's I think it was like a 29% return. So it was amazing. Like, I had never made that much money in my life, seen that much money. Immediately after the trade, he walked me through the withdrawal process. I submitted that, and I went back the next day to check. The withdrawal was still pending. And I said something to him like, what is going on? Like, this, the last time I did a withdrawal, it happened immediately. And he had me contact customer service and ask what the status is of my withdrawal. And that's when they responded that I need to pay $50,000 in taxes to get my own money out.
And you did it?
That's when my heart sank. My world was just flipped upside down. I started to get very defensive, even questioning his motive behind this. I asked him, like, are you just trying to get money from me? Is this even real? Or is this site a scam? And he would always reassure me, no. So as of today, I invested about $122,000 into this platform. And so I am just desperate for help. I am just looking for anyone to help me, even if it's just find out if he's a real person, because I have no idea anymore. I feel like he's so suspicious, he's so shady, but at the same time, there's certain things that he did that make me think that this is real. It's so hard. It's been months and months of talking. I want him to be a real person for many reasons. I thought once he came home and we got that out of the way that, like, he would be it for me.
If you like this video, please
.org. If you've been scammed, chance of something positive happening on your end. If you don't need it, share it with everybody you know. And if you've been scammed, go to the website, fill it out right now. We'll make sure that that information gets passed along to the right authorities. You'll even get a downloadable PDF at the end. Hey Seekers, if you're only following us here, you're missing half the. I mean, my spidey senses are tingling at this point. You know, we have cryptocurrency platform, investment, and now she needs to pay all this money to get access.
What made her trust him, Brian?
So when she met him, he was encouraging her to invest and do her own thing. And then later on, as the relationship developed, he started telling her, hey, why don't you try investing over here? And she felt like she could trust him because they already established that relationship.
Which is an interesting angle, right? Like, we've seen instances where people talk to me online and they instantly talk about money. This person waited before they talked about money, so now she trusts.
So immediately he brought up, oh, you should invest your money, blah, blah, blah. What the y'all doing this? Would y'all fall for some shit like this? Please tell me y'all wouldn't be out here I don't care how quick he bought the damn money up, investing or whatever. Oh, you should invest over here. You still don't know him. Like, oh my gosh, this is so stupid, bro.
Them at this point.
He seemed to show off a little bit that he's successful. She even talked about how he has an expensive bottle of wine and he has a nice car. And so she noticed that he was a wealthy person. He was basically creating a connection with her and her daughter.
Wait, so this person's talking to the daughter too? It's not.
Thank you, David. I was just about to say that. You got a nigga you ain't never met in your life talking to your child. Like, that's just how them people on Love After Lockup be doing, having these jail niggas fucking talking to their kids and they move them in like they ain't got kids in the house. Like, bitch, hell no. What the fuck? Absolutely the fuck not. It's the same shit. Like, no. Hell no.
Just Tracy?
So yeah, they even FaceTimed. Tracy jumped on a video call with him. She shared it with the daughter. The daughter is building a relationship with him too.
Stupid.
And this is everything for Tracy. She lost both her parents recently, and now she's seeing a future family that she's always wanted.
What do we have to research for this?
So as of right now, we have this crypto platform that Jacob had asked her to sign on to check her investments. We also have some wallet addresses. And then she also sent over some screenshots with her communicating with customer support. So I think we should take a look at that. And we have a flight confirmation when he stated that he was flying to New York. We also have photos of Jacob and then pictures of his luxury cars and his apartments in New York and a month's worth of conversations.
How do we want to attack all of this research?
I mean, we got to locate the real person in the images, if that's really him. We've seen a lot of cases. I've never seen this guy's pictures before. The cryptocurrency platform, we've seen this in a lot of scams. And so they're really easy to look into. We can check when the website was created. I'll look at the code to see if it's been pulled from any other websites. And then we have the customer support so we can chat with them and see how they engage with us. Does it sound like it's a real cryptocurrency trading platform, or is it somebody just looking to get us to send money to random wallets? Yeah. So IP tracker, he says he's overseas. We'll be able to find his exact location. And I think this will be enough to get her some clarity.
For sure. Okay, cool.
Well, I love it, team. And it sounds like we got a plan, and let's do it.
Let's get to work.
Now that the team had a plan, I sat down with David as he went through everything that Tracy was able to provide on Jacob.
All right, so Tracy, we got tons of stuff from her. Where we at?
This one's been frustrating because I've actually been digging into his pictures for a few days now. I'm thinking he might be real because I can't find his pictures anywhere. Right. I got sidetracked because I was like, I think that's an expensive bottle of wine. And then I ended up like Googling the wine. That's like a $1,500 bottle of wine this dude's drinking. Like, he has money. Or
he likes to drink money.
Or he likes to drink. Everybody has their guilty obsession. But I thought that was like really interesting. So I don't know if it's the real person or not. But I mean, he obviously has good taste in wine. Yeah. So I mean, let's run an image search on this Mercedes. The only thing is just like pulling up the exact car. There's no exact match pictures, which is actually not a bad thing. It means that the image might be unique or it's behind a logged in account. It doesn't seem to be public.
Okay.
But like, I've spent the last few days like looking and trying to find matches. I have not been able to find any match whatsoever for this guy. I did see like there were some Reddit posts where like people said his images were being used.
Right.
This is interesting right here. So this is another scam profile that we saw. And this person, they said like David Wolf Martino, but you see this right here? I mean, this is in Dutch, but I would assume they're saying like the guy's name is Salvatore.
Okay.
And he does look like he could be Italian.
Right.
I wonder if the real guy, his name is Salvatore. So let me run the other images. So same thing, you know, I don't have a name, but we're getting a bunch of these images. I'm just gonna run every single image that I can find.
Yeah.
And then I did find these LinkedIn profiles under a Danilo Murata, but like, there's no followers. It just doesn't look like a real profile. Looks like there's an Instagram account that's named Salvatore. I think this is him, dude. Yeah, this is him.
Yeah, look how many followers he got.
Look, I mean, there's 62,000 followers. He is Italian, so it looks like this is him.
He just posted a reel or a story. Dark Strapin.
Email him.
All right, so we know who the real guy is. So she's definitely not talking to Jacob. His name's Salvatore.
What's this?
So this is a plane ticket that he sent her under this name. Thursday, March 5th. Let me just take the reservation code. So if there was a ticket, the confirmation would pull up. Nothing.
And that would for sure pop up, right?
If there was a real reservation, it would pop up.
Yeah. Anything stand out to you, like with that ticket?
The flight and like, so if I can make a flight for March 5th,
Yeah.
I should be able to make that same flight with the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, think about it. It's like a bus schedule.
Yeah,
You know, same thing as a bus schedule. Airplanes have a schedule too, unless the schedule changes. They don't, like an international flight like that probably wouldn't change too often.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's flying from Milan to JFK. Let's see if the same flight is available. So it's interesting, there's only 2 nonstop flights, but they leave at 9 a.m. and 2.
Right.
So I'm calling BS on this.
Yeah. Just because of lack of information,
On
right?
the whole
Yeah.
fucking thing.
That looks janky.
So this is the app that she was given. I will say, like, if you're investing in anything, the site needs to look legit. Like, would you invest in this? So here's what's interesting is he's like giving her this app and there's like no login whatsoever. There's no account. She's saying this is a customer service. So she's checking some who is. So this is like a website that's actually been around for a while.
2006.
They've been
But like when I
scamming
go
for
to
a
the
long
website,
time.
like in 2022, it was like a
20
completely
years.
different website. And then they're saying they're Bitflyer. Like if you, like Bitflyer is a real website, but this is what Bitflyer looks like.
Yeah.
So basically it's a website that changed hands and they're pretending to be
Bitflyer.
Japan's biggest Bitcoin like trading platform. So I'm calling this one a fake.
Man, I mean, looking at all this stuff, Tracy's gonna be crushed.
I think she is, but we gotta break
Ain't
the
no
news
way
to
to
her.
tell about that.
It looks like
now.
we have
Ain't
enough to
nobody
at
tell
least
her
like give her some
send all
clarity
that
on where this
damn
is all
money
going.
like that.
Yeah, I think we do. I mean, let's get this information to her and we'll see how she responds.
All right, cool.
All right.
After reviewing everything Tracy shared about Jacob, the team spent the next several days digging even deeper into his background. It was time to sit down with Tracy to reveal everything.
Come on, let's tell
How are you
her.
feeling going into today?
Nervous. Not gonna lie, a little nervous. I know it doesn't really change anything. My money is gone, I'm sure of it, and he has gotten very cold with me, very distant over the past month.
Are you still in love with him today?
I have feelings for the person that I thought he was. Even if he is a real person and everything he said to me is true, he still treated me like crap. I am still struggling with the idea of him, who he portrayed himself to be. I wish that he was still that person.
It seemed like you had people along the way kind of in your ear telling you, giving you warnings about this. Talk to me about that.
My best friend, I had told her, and she had expressed concerns about him constantly making excuses as to why he can't come visit me. And I felt those warnings myself, but at the same time,
What?
I didn't feel like I was going to lose anything from staying in this.
Well, we have the results for you today. David and the research crew, they have pulled everything for you. We want you to know that we're coming from a non-biased standpoint, and everything that we pulled is factual information. So let's just hop into it, okay?
Do it.
Just a little slow.
I want to talk about the ticket, the plane ticket that you got. So he was supposed to be flying to you in New York, right? From Italy? Yeah, so we took a look at this and there's a couple red flags.
4 flights, Tracy. The planes fly the same schedule every day. Think of it like a bus, like, you know, your bus stop, right? So we actually went into the flights and we actually tried to find this exact same flight that you're talking about. There were no flights that were departing from Milan to New York at 12 and then arriving at 3:20 p.m. And so this was like a red flag because it shows that this is not a real ticket. I mean, the ticket doesn't look real initially, but we wanted to do our best and try to identify it. The other part about it is if you look at the travel consultant on the ticket, it just says MK.
MK, yeah.
Like it would either be the actual travel consultant or the website where the ticket was purchased from.
I never really studied a plane ticket before.
Well, we do this for a living. So, I mean, we know what to look for.
Yeah.
Well, let's go through the rest of the things. So this website that you were communicating with, one of the interesting things that we found with this website is that it was actually registered in 2006, which is extremely unique. We were able to look up archive.org. And so archive.org, they take basically screenshots over time. And so you can see how a website evolves over time. And this website, they were previously selling like products and goods. And then now they're doing cryptocurrency, which literally makes no sense. The other thing too, with this website, so it's not in Google. And it's a huge red flag. Like if you can't Google a website, especially if they're asking you to invest money, it's a huge red flag because like a legitimate business would want real customers to come to their site. Does that make sense?
So, yes, and when I Googled it, I Googled Bitflyer because that's what I saw. And that's a legit site.
Yeah, and you're right. Bitflyer is a reputable cryptocurrency site. But
site,
that's
though?
basically what they're doing. They're using this as like a front. They're using Bitflyer as a front. So when you do go Google, like you did, it seems like it's legit.
I've never done anything with cryptocurrency before. I thought because I used app that I downloaded from the Apple Store, I thought that made everything within this app legit.
No.
It sounds like you understand like what's going on, but essentially they had you download a real app in the App Store, but instead of using the app, they had you go to the browser part of the app and then actually go to a website and then invest. So they built trust by having you download a real app, but then through the browser in the app, they had you go to the fraudulent website. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so you actually were going to a legitimate app, but through the app, they tricked you into going to a website, so you would think that it's part of Bitflyer.
Yep.
So we got more. Let's get to more.
All right. Okay.
A couple interesting things about this person is that like it took us a long time to actually like find out like who this person is.
Yeah.
First thing that we did was run a reverse image search on this person. David and the crew, they run several reverse image searches on a bunch of different photos and try to pull in as much data as we could. And basically, we found this person's original Instagram. His name is...
I'll say it.
You say it. His name
Salvatore Calabrese. So he's Italian.
Yep. Oh, that's him.
Yes, is not who you was talking to.
So many of those he sent to me. Yep.
And as we were kind of going through things, he does seem like he lives a pretty, lavish lifestyle, or decently lavish. I don't know like how much money he has in his bank account or anything, but I mean, he lives a nice life.
The picture of him in a towel there, he was working out at the gym and he sent me that.
Face.
The one with him holding a wine glass there, he was at a work dinner. That picture of him, he was riding a horse. He sent that one to me.
So this is a romance scam. You've been talking to somebody who's not really who they say they are. The person talked to you just to steal money from you. Yeah.
I thought I was being so careful. I watched this show before and I was like, how can anyone be that delusional?
How was you being fucking careful? How the fuck were you being careful, but you sending your money? Bitch, that's not careful at all. You literally said, I saw the signs because he was making excuses, and my friend told me about the excuses, but you being careful? Bitch, that ain't careful to me. What you mean? The fuck?
And then here I am.
Something I'm really curious about is I know you had a lot of FaceTimes with him, and I'm pretty sure you're young enough to identify a fake FaceTime versus a real FaceTime.
I would hope.
Talk to me about that, because
I mean, I've seen ones that looked so fake and they looked so real to me. And the voice too. I mean, he had a legit Italian accent. I mean, nothing about it seemed fake.
This is the golden age of AI. And so it's very easy nowadays for somebody to go on somebody's Instagram and to take a video and to drop it into AI software that's free or cheap. In hindsight, do you see any red flags?
I'm gonna do a video on this channel where we gonna try to identify the AI videos versus fake video versus real videos. That's gonna be a new fucking series over here, because we got to keep up with this shit, y'all. I can't have y'all out here getting scammed by no goddamn body, because y'all know my cheap ass. I ain't first sending nobody my goddamn money. You feel me? But I got to protect y'all too, though. So that's gonna be a new fucking series over here.
Absolutely.
And you want to know where these people are, don't you?
Yes, I do. Absolutely.
So we actually sent an IP tracker. As you know, there's a chat, and this is what you provided us.
Yes.
And so we've been chatting with them for a minute and basically said that we had been recommended to go to the site, and they kept asking for an ID and they wouldn't give us any information. And then literally today, I sent them a link to our tracker, and essentially I said, hey, well, here's the link for the Bitcoin, the $6,600 that I sent. Can you just use this? And so I was able to get them to click on it, and then they saw this.
Yes, I love that.
But I did get the location. Okay.
That's amazing. Is it Nigeria? It's going to be Nigeria.
That's funny.
It's Myanmar.
What?
I don't even know where that is.
It's a South Asian country. And so it doesn't mean that the person that you're talking to is in Myanmar, but the people that are running this website are in Myanmar. In Asian countries, typically China, they create these fake cryptocurrency websites. Probably what's going on is these people are actually taking a percentage of the money that you sent and then handing the money over to the scammer that you're talking to. So they're probably two different people. But still, if we can get a KYC request for the accounts, we can find out at least somebody that's behind this and get some people arrested.
That would be amazing. I'm going to take them down so bad.
So we looked up the crypto wallets that you gave us. And so I was able to track these transactions to Binance, which is an exchange that works with law enforcement, okay? And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a report together for you because you know this is a scam, and we're gonna try to get what's called a KYC request for you. We're gonna put this into a report, we're gonna hand it over, we're gonna get another police report filed. It's a very long process. Like we've been through this, a handful of times. It can take 6 months, it can take a year and a half, but at least now there's a glimmer of light for you. Like, okay, there might be a chance that you could recover some of these funds. So we'll get that report over to you after this, and then we'll walk you through the process of talking to law enforcement and trying to see if we can get this KYC request, okay?
Amazing, thank you so much.
Yeah, so to sum everything up, Tracy, this is what's called a pig butchering scam.
Yeah.
I told you, I was fucking right. It was not a romance. It wasn't giving romance scam. Pig butchering. See, I promise y'all can trust me. I got you. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. I was right.
I Googled that myself.
Yeah, we are so sorry to deliver this information to you and let you know, but that's what's going on.
You sending these folks your damn money for?
It's devastating.
I don't want to hear it.
How are you feeling?
I just had a little bit of hope that maybe he was a real person, so this could be easier.
For what?
It's still devastating. I mean, I put my savings into this. I put my inheritance from my parents that passed away.
Yeah, now your damn daughter ain't got no savings for her to fall back on. You could have put that shit in a college fund for your child, but you sending it over damn seas. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
My brother trusted me enough to give me his inheritance. So,
and
we
lost
me
back
quite a bit
too.
here. But at this point, I just want to focus on moving forward. The fact that you're able to get a report together to hopefully help me. I mean, even if I don't get all of it back, some of it would even be amazing. And like, I want this platform, I want to get it removed. I don't want anyone else to fall for this scam like I did.
Yeah, so we're going to submit a complaint. We will submit a complaint for the site. So we are going to work to get the site taken down. We'll submit the complaint and prove that the website is fraudulent.
I mean, it sucks that I had to go through this, but the fact that it's going to stop here, like, I'm very thankful for that no one else will have.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of reports to fill out and send off. If it was up to David and I, we'd fly out there and whoop some ass and get your money back. But, unfortunately, we have to get these reports done. So let's focus on that and focus on the positive.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you. We'll be in touch. Kara from our team is going to be sending over a report in the next few days, okay? And then we'll walk you through the rest of the steps.
Sounds good.
Get off my damn screen.
I appreciate it.
Is that it?
All right, now, Tracy.
Oh.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. Oh, child, y'all. I don't care what it is. When it comes to online shit and people you ain't never met, I don't give a damn if it's 90 Day Fiance Brandon and Mary out here with another GoFundMe scam. Don't send them people y'all damn money. Y'all work too hard. Don't send them people y'all money. Y'all don't know them. Fuck that shit. Can't help the whole damn world now. Shit. But alright, y'all. That was our catfish for the week. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.